Welcome back to the Night Watch podcast. It's been a while, it's been a minute, but I had to wait for this one. I've been asked to come bring my boy to this to the podcast for a while. He thought I didn't want him here, but I did. We just got caught up with so much stuff, and it's perfect time to bring him on here because he's got an upcoming fight, and he's gonna knock the fuck out of this guy. I'm not gonna say fuck because we don't want to curse here. Yeah. With that being said, G Money in the building, bro. Welcome to the Night Watch podcast,
Thank you, my
bro.
Brother. I was like, damn, what I gotta do to be here,
bro?
Gotta knock somebody out.
Yeah. You about to?
No.
You about to? So, yeah, we gotta have you here first.
I'm glad to be here.
I don't want to get you here after the fight. I want you here before the fight, bro. Because I fuck with you for a long time.
Me too, my brother.
And one of the reasons why you wanted to come out here, but I wanted you here. I just wasn't ready for you. You know what I'm saying? We had to get rid of some other stuff and bring new people, and then get to somebody like you.
I was like, damn, they leave me for last. God,
sometimes last is better, bro. And you're not even last.
Best always comes last.
But you're not even last. You're not, bro. I just want to tell you, like, look, it's gonna get hot here. Yeah. Took a little bit pre-workout, because we talk shit at the gym when we on pre-workout. We want to do it here too. Just talk how we talk at the gym.
So half through the show, it gets too hot, you know. I'm
hot already, bro.
My shirt's on my, you know.
You want to take your shirt off. I told him, listen, when you come to the podcast, you got to keep your shirt on for at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. All right, and now that you shredded,
if it gets too high, you know, I'm gonna have to show the game.
Yeah, but you're shredded now because you lean. Cause
get ready for the fight. I have to drop 10 more pounds.
10 more pounds?
Yeah.
I know you got that, bro. I seen you working out all the time.
Light work, no, for sure.
But I want you to tell me, like, what does it take, bro, to when you're getting ready for a fight? Because I always see you at the gym and you hitting the bags and all that, but what's the difference between training and then getting ready for a fight?
It depends. When you're training, you're just training to look good or for physical health, maybe mental health, because, you know, it works for both. But when you actually got a fight coming up, it's different because you take everything to the next level because now you have an opponent. So every time you train, you think about that guy who's probably training harder than you, putting in the work. Obviously, he's trying to take your head off. So you want to train even harder. Every time I'm running, I'm trying to give up. I'm like, nah, this guy's training harder than me. Or if I'm doing 50, 80 push-ups, I'm like, maybe do 90 because this guy, and like that, you just keep pushing. It's different because you know you have an opponent. When you're just training to look good, you train, you get motivated and you're into it, but it's not the same as you know somebody's training to kick your ass, so you're like, nah, fuck that.
It's a different.
Oh, my bad. I don't mean to curse.
No, you can curse.
All right.
I only say we're not gonna curse.
Oh, okay.
Or we don't get canceled.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna slip out, and it's okay.
They're gonna bleep it out.
We'll try to bleep it out, bro. We're not that high tech yet.
Curse so much, it sound like a.
We'll try, bro.
Like a beat.
We're gonna try to mute it, bro. But hey, listen, bro. I know what you're talking about. So it's like with any job you do, right? If you want to take a position that's higher level, you got somebody wants that position.
No, what if somebody already has the position? You want their position.
You got to work twice as hard.
Like right now, my opponent, I want to be where he's at.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna take all of that from him.
Okay, tell me a little bit. I don't want to know too much about this guy, but tell me, why is this fight important?
I mean,
important that you're gonna knock him out, right? But
it's important because it's gonna take me where I want to be in my career. He's like a little stepping stone. They threw me to him thinking it was gonna be like I'm a snack for him. Yeah. Like, hey, we're doing this big event in Miami. Here's a snack for you. This and that. Yeah. Well, they don't know that he's my snack.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah, he's exactly where I would need to be. Yeah. So I'm running through him.
Good. Yeah. And I know that, bro. And I know that about you. And when people talk shit, they're already underestimating you, right? Hey, you know that in the streets, in a fight, in anything, you never underestimate nobody.
Oh, and I respect everybody who steps in the ring, because at the end of the day, it takes a different type of person. There's a lot of guys in the streets that could fight and they act like they're tough, but they don't have the balls to get in the ring. So even if you're not that great, anybody who steps in the ring, I got mad respect for you, because it takes a lot of balls and courage to get in that ring.
Yeah, I understand that, bro.
But my opponent.
Go ahead, say it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know him, bro. I just don't give a fuck, bro.
Every interview he talks like if I'm missing 2 arms, a leg, or I'm blind. He talking about flatlining, I'm catching that body, all this shit. I
seen some of the shit. It pops up in my feeds now because I'm watching the stuff for the fight, but he's a little dude, bro.
Yeah,
and there's always a little dude that got a little fucking something, a chip on his shit.
Nah, it's the shit that he be saying that gets me like, you could promote a fight, but I never been in a real fight before. Dude, I'm from the same street you from. I'm from Miami just like you. We're from Dade County. You know about me, I know about you. So for you to say that I never had a real fight, you tripping. So the 2 other fights that I had, or all the other amateur or fights that I have in the streets or in the ring, what are those? Those guys are cartoons?
No, they ain't cartoons, but people like to test the button and push the buttons, and they're reaching, fam.
Yeah, he's trying to get into my head.
But it is what it is. But they know, people know, and you ain't got shit to
The way
prove.
I see it, he know he fucked up. He thought this shit was sweet, and he realized that it's not as sweet as he thinks it is.
Well, I don't know him, bro, and I don't give a fuck to know him or anything like that.
You're gonna meet him when you see him on TV on the floor.
All right, I'll
with
meet
some
him.
Z's.
Yeah, I love to see that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I know you as a person, bro. I know you as my friend, as a gym brat. I know the work that you put in before I met you, so I already know that where you taking this shit.
You know I've been waiting for this chance.
Tell me a little bit about that. You said
I've
you
been waiting
had
for like 2 years. 2 years.
Why? So you was in a different.
I was trying to fight in BKC. So a couple of opponents had dodged me. You know, some of them were injured. They didn't want to fight in the event. So then I had to call out a 3-4-time world champion in Bellator. So dude, I was like 6'5", 4-time champion. So I told him to fight because, you know, a lot of opponents, people don't know this, but a lot of opponents in these fight games, they cherry pick.
What does that mean?
That means they fight bums. Like guys who are 2-5, 3-8.
They want an easy win.
Because they want easy wins, and if you don't know any better, you're like, oh man, this guy looks so good, but he really fought a nobody.
Yeah.
And they just
want to get the numbers up.
Yeah, and some leagues like you, and they just build you up as like that. Me, I didn't care, so I couldn't get a fight, so I was like, fuck it, I'll challenge this 4-time world champion. And then that fight, a week before the fight happened, the fight got canceled. I don't know if he dropped out or they canceled it for me. There's, you know, even in the fight game, there's politics.
Of course, politics is everything. When it comes to money and TV.
Yeah, so they've been, I don't know, dodging me, hating. I don't know what the point. The problem is that I was like, I got tired of waiting in BKC, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give BKB a try. And then when I went to BKB, they're like, you wanna fight? Well, this is the guy you wanna fight.
But little did they know, you've been wanting to fight this.
Yeah, I've been wanting to fight. That's another story I wanted to tell you.
Tell me that, because people don't know, and whenever they see you post this shit, you've been wanting to fight this before this league.
He probably doesn't even remember because I was so young. I was 19. I still had hair, you know. But
man, you lost your hair at 19?
Nah, 23.
What's that? 2020?
Yeah.
Bro.
I wish. So I wasn't completely bald, but you know you have la entradas.
I don't worry about your boy. It looks good on you.
Yeah. I just shaved.
I need to shave mine, put some fucking tattoos on there, and then I look like you, bro.
You look fly.
But tell me about that.
All right, so I was 19 years old. I was with my dog Ehud. Rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago. So we're at a Dolphins game. It was just me and him. And we were there in a tailgating, and then Yuli was there with like 10 of his homeboys. You know, he's like 8 years older than me.
Okay.
So when I was like 19, he was like 27. And he was there with like 10 dudes. And I was talking to a Patriots fan, and then they got in it, and they basically wanted to fight us 10 against 2. And then I was on felony probation at the time, but I didn't care. I still wanted to fight, you know, I was young. And then police came, they separated the shit, everybody went to separate, and then for years I just, you know,
You had that in you, like
I had that in me.
Yeah.
But then one of my dogs, he was cool with him, so years later we got cool. I was gonna help him spar for that fight where he had the 2-second knockout, but his coach told me, oh, not this week, the fight's already too close, maybe another time. Whatever, I went, I showed him.
Dodged you back then.
I don't know,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So when I went, I showed him support.
Yeah.
I went to his fight, I showed him support, he won in 2 seconds. From there, he went viral, he just took off.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, I'll see him in gyms here and there, I'll say what's up to him. You know, I have my respect for him.
As a fighter.
For real.
Yeah.
I always told him in person, because I get flowers when they're due. You know what I'm saying? Like if
You're that type of guy, though.
if I got my respect for you and I admire something, you know, I'm gonna tell you, listen, I fuck with you this way.
Yeah.
So he's one of the reasons why I came to fight again, because I was like, you know, I'm getting older, boxing is already too late for me. But then I saw him at 36, 35. He went pro, then joined bare knuckle like at 37, and look how much he accomplished.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm 36.
And you still had the urge to fight.
Yeah, so I'm like, why can't I do the same thing? So he kind of inspired me. So I did join, and I won, but now I've been waiting for 2 years. And like 7 months ago, I saw him in the gym I was training at Tigers Foundation. And when I saw him, I went up to him like, yo, what's up? I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm like, yo, I admire you, what you've done. You inspire me. You're one of the reasons I wanted to fight at this age, because I seen what you accomplished. Shit like that. So I was cool with him. But you know, I'm trying to put food on the table for my family as well.
Else, yeah.
This is a fight game.
Yeah.
We're here to fight. We're not here to choose. We're not here to, you know.
Yeah.
So they didn't give me no option, really. I didn't really want to take the fight, because there was somebody I became cool with, you know what I'm saying? But he was basically like, you want to fight for us? This is who you have to fight. Even my manager was like, nah, don't take this fight, G. He has too much experience for your first fight. Is too much. And I was like, nah,
It ain't about that no more, bro. You just want to fight.
Yeah, I just wanted to get my foot in the door.
Win or lose, it doesn't fucking matter. You taking that fight regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you lose it. I'm just saying you want this fight regardless, no matter who it was.
Cause look, what the people don't see at the end of the day, me and him don't really have beef. We go in that ring, we're gonna kill each other. Cause we're both alpha.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh, I never been in a real fight, I'm a dog too. Motherfucker, if you a dog, I'm a fucking wolf.
Yeah.
Cause you're not the only one with the dog in you. We
what
from the
people get
same
twisted.
city. Yeah.
Twisted.
I
It's
get
because you a
it.
dog or a beast, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Other
like you're
people
not the only one. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of animals in the jungle and the fucking.
You can't be the only one.
Yeah,
Like
so
that.
I get it. Hey, you're a dog. Congratulations. I see you're a dog. I respect that. I seen you fight. You're a dog. I'm a fucking dog too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He think he people fighting a Yorkie or some shit.
No, but I just think like when it comes to that, it's just publicity, dog. People got to do whatever they got to do.
Nah, you gotta sell the fight too. But look, I was gonna keep it respectful until you say shit like you want to see a dead body.
Yeah.
Now you talking about dead
Bro, I
body
saw that
shit.
shit.
Nah, yeah, I didn't take that lightly.
No, but then I saw your shit. I'm like,
Nah, because I've been trying to stay quiet, but then he going on an interview, he talking about I'm a flatline no more. So I was like, motherfucker, please. That's when I snapped. Cause I'm like, I'm tired of staying quiet.
you went full Spanish on that shit.
Yeah, I was like,
I know Spanish, so I don't know Cuban Spanish. I'm Dominican, but I understood every word, dog.
Tremendo macapinga.
Oh, I understand all that shit, dog. I've been in Florida too long, dog.
So yeah,
But I
like,
respect that. I mean, so when people talk shit, don't think that it's not gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
what he don't know is all he's doing is fueling me. Cause I'm feeding off that shit.
Yeah.
Every time I go and I see an interview and he opens his mouth, I run an extra mile. I do an extra 5 rounds. I do an extra 100 push-ups. Everything he do.
We're gonna do pushes after we fucking close this shit.
Yeah, let's fucking go,
No, that's
baby.
what we on.
Hell yeah, we on that.
but let him keep doing that shit.
Nah, let him keep inspiring me.
So keep talking shit to my
Yeah,
dog.
like I told him from the
Day, bro.
beginning, I'm gonna let my fist do the talking. Now he's going around saying the same shit as me. Now everywhere he go, he says I'm gonna let my fist do the talking.
Too late, you did it first.
Yeah.
You know what I always say, bro? No matter how bad somebody is, how many wins, how many fights, how many titles, it doesn't matter. A fight is a fight. 50-50, bro. You can go in the street and find somebody that never trained, but if he hits you in the right
Nah,
spot,
but look,
he
I
might
could,
catch you.
I could be announced and be like, this motherfucker's 45 years old. He's washed up. Oh, his dad died. His record's trash. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit I could say,
Keep going.
but I'm not.
Keep going. You just did, but go ahead.
No, but I'm saying, you feel me? I can make a list.
But yeah, go keep
But
going.
I'm
You already said it.
But I'm not underestimating
We're not gonna say
nobody.
that, but we're gonna keep it
I don't
on.
underestimate nobody.
Yeah.
But he underestimated me. Everything he talks about is I can't fight. I never been in a real fight. I'm a dog. Like I must be blind and I'm telling you, missing a leg or some shit. Or I don't know who lying to him.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah, oh, it's that he trains now where I used to train. So my old gym and my old gym partners and people there, those are his peoples now. So I guess that's where he's getting his
info.
big-headed from.
Yeah, or his information.
His trash-ass coach. My dog, your coach is a truck driver. Calm down.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now you know him. Yeah.
No, we got it on here? All right.
Yeah. Tito, calm down, Tito. That's named Tito. My dog he be having head movement, but he be eating everything, even the kitchen counter. But
Yeah, you're not leading by yourself.
hey, Tito, I want to see you two right now. I'll make sure to go see you after I lay your buddy out.
I like that. Hey, and I know one thing about you, bro. And men like us, bro. I'm not in the ring. I fought my shit in the street, in my work, what I done, right?
Yeah.
And I don't prove shit to nobody. When you know, you just know.
Yeah, you don't need validation.
There's no validation. But I know you're a dog. I know you're a wolf. I know you're a beast, dog. Because real people like us recognize each other without even saying that. I ain't gotta watch you fight.
Yeah.
I just know what the fuck it is.
I seen you put in the work in the gym, and I see you how dedicated. You see me put in the work.
It's all I respect now.
I just let people talk.
Let them talk. It's just part of the fight game, and at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
you gotta sell tickets.
sell the tickets.
Look, when I finally snapped, I was quiet, but when I finally snapped,
I think you took Cuban coffee before you. I know.
I did. I was
I can tell that. I can tell the coffee was in the area.
I was
because
hyped
you
up.
was
Yeah,
hyped,
I was
dog.
cranked up. It's not that. It's like you know, when you're trying to stay quiet and just focus on positive shit and just focus on the fight, and somebody just keeps talking shit and you keep letting it
They keep
slide.
poking the bear.
And then the more you let it
Keep
slide,
poking
it's
the
like the
bear.
more shit they want to talk until you're like,
Hey, don't take my
they keep
kindness for
rattling the
weakness.
lion's cage.
Don't take my kindness for weakness.
At all. So then I'm like,
Weakness.
yeah, I'll take my kindness for weakness.
So the pre-workout just hit me, dog. I'm
Hell
getting a
yeah,
little hot,
man.
bro.
I could
We're
tell.
gonna take a little break and wipe our sweat. You might get a tattoo in
Man.
Why did you get into fighting? What pushed you into it?
Oh,
What
we got the audience.
What
We got an
pushed-
audience question.
What pushed me into fighting? Well, ever since I came from Cuba, my dad used to put me in all sports. Like, And then he wanted me to be a fighter, so he put me in Kempo karate. I won like 13 tournaments. Then in high school, he put me on wrestling. Then when I went to Tallahassee, I did MMA.
No way.
Yeah, then I came back and I did boxing again. And then it was like something I always liked. I was always good at it. And then in school, I was always that kid that, when I came from Cuba, I didn't know English that much. So, kids will bully me and I don't know English, but I knew how to talk with these.
Yeah.
So that's how I answer. If I read body language and it
wasn't matching.
This how I answered everything.
Yeah.
So ever since little, it was something that I was good at.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It was just natural.
Explain it. That's just what it is.
And then my dad has always been an alpha. Motherfucker 6'4". You're fighting Cuba with 10, 20 guys, machete.
But that's why he wanted you to learn the art, because he knows what he doesn't want you to struggle with.
My dad was the type of dude that when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, we'll be on the park playing basketball, football, and he'll see somebody trying to bully me and I'm trying to avoid problems. He'll be like, listen, you scared of buddy? And I'll be like, no. And he'll be like, well, if you don't fight him right now, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
My dad,
and I'll have to be like, hey,
bro,
you gotta
listen,
fight.
my dad said the same shit. I was the first son, but I'm the middle
I'm the
child.
first son too.
My sister was the first kid, right?
Yeah.
But I'm the first son. He said, listen, you protect them.
Yeah.
If you don't protect them, when you come home, you're gonna answer to me. And I grew up like that, dog. So I understand what your dad is. It's a different era, different generation.
I'll go dirty. I'll be like, if he's bigger than you grab a stick or you poke him in the eye, like, God damn.
You gotta win, bro. It is.
So it's like since small, I always had the mentality like I have to fight.
That's good.
And then it was always the competitive in me. I'm competitive in anything.
That's an alpha in you.
We could play video games, basketball, football. I played every sport. We could do a spitting game. We could do cards, whatever.
Damn.
I hate to win. Dominoes. Even if I had to cheat to win, I'm a sore loser.
So
I used to play video games, and if I lose, I'll hang my controllers on the cable outside. Yeah.
I got older, and I'm like, all right, I gotta chill.
Yeah. When you get older,
but you have it in you. That's a competitive
I don't
nature,
like to lose and nothing. I don't even let my girls win.
You can. Then
I let nobody win. I play my daughter in video games and I'll be here.
When my daughter loses, that she runs track, she was tennis, and when she loses in something, I say, suck it up.
Yeah.
You're gonna do better next time.
You gotta try
don't be a sore loser, but you didn't train hard enough. You know what I'm saying?
That feeling of losing should inspire you to go harder.
Yeah, so I tell her, hey, remember how you lost last time? So this is what you gotta
remember that. Yeah, remember that.
This is what it is.
Look, that's what I did. So look, this is how life works. One of my first amateur fights ever, I fought Slugger Reese. He was 5-1. I was 0-0. Nobody wanted to fight him, but I'm like, fuck it. I always like the challenge. So I'm like, I'll take the fight. I beat him up the first round. The second round, we start wrestling. But what happened was, I didn't have a coach at the time. I trained myself because I don't really give a fuck when I fight. I trained myself. I didn't know the last week. Like right now, this is the last week of the fight. I didn't know you have to just recover.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing? I was doing sprints and butterflies in a pool.
Still going 100%.
Because I was in the best shape ever, so I'm like going ham. 3 days before the fight, I'm doing butterflies in the pool. Something I never done. I fight, second round comes in, I can't even lift my arms.
Right.
He's wrestling, we get tired. I'm winning the fight. I told the ref, yo, I'm good. I was amateur, I didn't care. The ref is like, nah, keep going, I'll do a count. I was like, bro, I said I'm good. 11 years passed by. I get offered to fight bare knuckle. Guess who's one of the opponents? The guy that beat me in amateur.
Wow.
So I told my dude, I'm like, yo, you want me to fight? You have to put me against this guy.
Yeah.
And how God's timing is perfect, they put me against him. I beat him under a minute and got my payback. Usually somebody I've been wanting to fight for years. Remember that little thing that I've always had? It wasn't personal, but it was personal to me. And here we go. God puts him in front of me again, and it's
you on a plate.
And it's not just a fight; it's a very important fight. A fight that could change my career. So it has to be more meaning to it. So it's just
that's good, bro. God's time is never to be questioned, dog.
God is great.
But I'm happy that you are what you are now, bro. And this is gonna change a lot of things, dog. And I know the work you put in.
Oh, I'm putting
this
in that work.
This podcast. You've been wanting to come on, but it's
been
perfect timing. This is perfect timing because
perfect timing. God's timing. It's God's timing.
Gee, this for you, bro. I wanted to. You get your flowers here before even the fight, dog.
Appreciate you.
I got love for you, dog.
Same
and
here.
good luck. And I see you in the victory round, bro. Let's go.
Coming.